so I'm having this little dialogue, and I realized something, that out of all my talks and prayers and meditational moments, I have not really, I'm being 100% honest, I have not really had serious conversations about love to my spiritual team, Holy Spirit, Father God. I haven't really had a serious talk about it, you know? I just came to the realization, sometimes you just have those aha moments. Like, I haven't really talked to them about it.
Stop sign. Turn left.
I'm laughing now because it's like, interesting. So, because I have that realization, and it's like, I need to really make this plain and break this down.
Road.
Where this little thought come from? You know, it could be a thought form. Somebody just trying to be nosy. Could be a DM. Could be suitors. It could be my spiritual team. Because they can't they can't really work on your behalf. I heard because I'm really the initiator. Okay? So it's like, because I'm the initiator, I have to really figure out if I want love. And if I do, I'm kind of like, I hear spearheading. I have to spearhead this situation. This is why nothing is moving. I'm like, oh, okay. All right, so it's like, I have that aha moment now. You pay attention to where I'm going. Okay. Had that aha moment, and it's like, yeah. Do you want love? If you do, then you need to make that clear, break it down. Boom, bam, whoosha, saying. Honorable side. It's like, it's wanting to come in, but it needs an invitation, an entryway. It's like, maybe because I have a barrier, because I'm not vocalizing what my desires. You know, I'll go to God quick about money, you know, your livelihood, things of that nature. But when it comes to love, it's like I prayed for, let's say, my person, but I have not prayed about this relationship as far as wanting it. Isn't that something? So it's a message for all of us.
Stop sign. Turn right.
We gotta get specific, because we're not manifesting, or some may not be manifesting because you're not specific enough. What exactly do you want?
At the stop sign, turn right onto Revis Mountain Road. I
am going to come back, and I'm going to break this crap down. Before I go, I just got something else. It's like, the first thing I realized is like, why have you been in this, let's just say, for the sake of not giving y'all all my tea and my business, why have you, oh, look at the donkey. The donkey. Jesus needs a ride. Well, that was last week. He probably already went on in the city now. But bye, donkey. I'm such a kid at heart. Okay. That was one of the first things I said. I said, I can't help, because I was in here dancing, right? I can't help if I feel like I'm 20. Don't be hating and be mad at me. Right? And what came up to me was, you know, this is probably my person. I'm not going to, you know how it is. If you're a real twin, you know. This is probably my person. I know you're going to hear me to death. I'm like, see, get your mind out of the gutter, okay? I can't help if I'm 20. And then I started this dialogue. You know how you just have the, I'm having an aha moment. It's like, why have you been in this special situation with the Most High God and you for over 17 years. It's like, let that sit for a minute. Really? Have you really did that? I mean, no dates, no nothing, just, I'm like, even before my divorce, it's like, click, click, right? If you know, you know. And it's like, why? I understand there are seasons in our lives where we have to do certain things for a period of time, but 17 plus years, bruh. Okay. I mean, maybe it's time for this to end, or it's coming to a culmination because I'm having the conversation. I haven't had this conversation because I haven't had this aha moment before. It's like you haven't had a touch of a real man or a man in 17 plus years. It's like, that's interesting. No wonder you can't get into your soft life mode, because you still in your masculine, not predominantly, but mostly, yeah, in a masculine mode, because you are the DM and the DF in one. It's like you don't know how to be soft all by yourself. You don't know how to do the soft life because you don't have that other half to help you stay in your feminine. Ooh, this is getting good. Okay, Spirit. I'm going to be back and we're going to break down this here situation. Starting with what? What do you want as far as love is concerned? I'm not talking about superficiality. I mean, the exterior and the physical stuff is good. However, I'm talking about the heart of the matter. Well, number one, you have got to be able to communicate physically. I'm not talking about telepathically. That is a beautiful thing. But this day and age, it has been tampered with so much so that it's very deceptive and demonic. I'm going to leave that there. Put a pin in that. So that's number one. There must be physical communication. Eyeball to eyeball. Period. That's number one. That is a given. If you can't do number one, there's no need to continue this conversation, right? Okay, what is number two? You got to be real and honest. Like, how can you build this house? How can you build this framework, this foundational relationship on lies and omitting things and non-acceptance? Look here. Fear has got to go. That's number three. Fear has got to go. So number one is communication. Number two is being honest and open and real. Number three is no fear. It's like fear stops you from speaking your truth because you don't want to mess up the relationship. Well, if you mess up the relationship by speaking your truth, then that relationship is not for you. I didn't mean to rhyme, but y'all know how it is. If you mess up your relationship, meaning if your person can't deal with your truth, they're not for you. Or you're going to have to ask the Holy Spirit for wisdom and how to deliver this truth. Because some truths are hard. Some people, I hear their past situation can be challenging and they are afraid to uncover some things, even though a lot of DFs, we already know, but sometimes you want to hear from the person because, again, we're building a good foundation. Somebody is getting a house. I pray to God it's me. That's all I'm going to say. Because I keep using these words. Last week it was the mortgage, pre-qualifiers. Now it's building the foundation of this house. It has to be on the right things. Okay, number one is what? Communication. Number two is being honest. Number three is, what What is number 3? Ooh, 2 is honest. 3 is, I had to go back and look. And then, get rid of fear. 3 is get rid of fear. Because you're not going to be honest if you are afraid of what's going to happen with the relationship. I just got something. You have to risk losing it in order to gain it. You have to risk losing the relationship, meaning your truth may run your person off.
Go past Hidden Cove Drive and turn left onto Settlers Ridge Drive.
Not necessarily run your person off, but speaking for myself. If I am not able to accept whatever it is you're telling me,
Settlers Ridge Drive.
It can be anything. If I'm not able to accept that, you should respect that and just let it go. Maybe it's just
mile, you will arrive at your
maybe you just need to speak it out to somebody safe in a safe place. Maybe you just need to speak it out and then be done with it and move on. Think about that. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. I hope y'all can hear me and see me good. Look out these windows. I am on the go, as you can tell. Okay, so we did 3. Physical conversation, eyeball to eyeball. Let me see you, not that mental thing. And 2, being honest. 3, get rid of fear. Those things are deal breakers. Okay? That's deal breakers. 4. Let's see, what should number 4 be? I gotta scratch my back, but I can't reach it. So number 4. But I wasn't finished with number 3 was talking about getting rid. Releasing it. You have to risk losing it in order to. Maybe you have to risk losing it. Maybe you have to tell your full truth and risk losing it. Because if you lose it like that, it's not destiny. It's not meant to be. Now, this is what came to mind. People wonder, I'm giving you a nugget. Write it down if you need to. People wonder why fasting is pivotal in certain things, right? This is one of the main reasons why. Fasting gets rid of, how shall I say, that ego and pride and lust, and it I won't say it completely gets rid of it, but it helps you to control and tame it versus it controlling you. I'm gonna say that again. What do I mean? When you're fasting, or a person that has been conditioned through years and years of fasting like myself, it's easy for you to release things. I'm going to say that again because you need to hear. When you have been conditioned to praying and fasting and stuff like that, it puts you in a position to be able to release things that, it doesn't, how should I put this? That control thing that you might have, where you got to be in control. You got to manipulate everything in order to have it the way you want it. Yeah, fasting helps with that. Because you're too stressed. Do you got high blood pressure? Because just even speaking that and thinking about that makes me feel ill. It's like, how do you rest? When you do sleep, I know you don't get no real rest because you too busy. You got too much wheels going in your mind on what you gotta control. Somebody need to hear this to free themselves. You need to go on a fast. Start small. Start with a day or a few hours a day. Take away the meats. Trust me. I love meats. But when you abstain from meats, honey, it does something supernatural and magical to you. Try it. Try it for a day. If you're a heavy carnivore eater and you eat meat every day, try not eating meat one day. I mean, we got to start somewhere. I'm giving you some good nuggets. Last week was very good. This week, we talking more spiritual now, see? So, try fasting. Get rid of meats. Whatever your thing is, okay? Sex, meats, the phone, computer, people, sweets, anything like that. Get rid of that for one day and replace it. Like, say you eat breakfast, you got to have steak and eggs or something like that, or bacon, egg, and cheese. You got to have meat for breakfast. Instead of eating that meat for breakfast, eat you some fruit or oatmeal or cereal, and then read your Bible while you're eating. It's key, because that's the meat. The Bible is going to replace the meat that you're eating, because the Bible, the word, is the meat. I know people got a lot to say about the Bible. You don't know who wrote it. Yes, I understand that.
At the next stop sign,
trust me, I understand that. But there are some
at the stop
people
sign, turn left onto Georgia 372 South.
That the Bible is just a magical book. What can I say? Someone say, yeah, it's a hell of a spell. Well, I'm not gonna go there. Just know, I'm just giving you what works for me. Replace that meat with the Bible. Say you start off with Psalms. Start off in the Psalms. That's easy. I didn't know the Psalms ain't nothing but a book of spells. Y'all don't get me started, okay? Start off with Psalms, replacing a Psalm per day with the meat that you would eat for breakfast. Read Psalms instead. Meditate on that Psalm and see what kind of revelation and insight you get from the Holy Spirit. That's one tip. That's your breakfast. If you gotta eat meat for lunch, do the same thing. Don't eat meat. Replace that meat with the Word. You're replacing the meat with the Word. That's the key that you need to get. And prayer. Take you some time. No more. You can do 10-15 minutes for breakfast, 10-15 minutes for lunch, and get in a quiet place, read that Bible, meditate, and pray. You could do that for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Get rid of the meat. It's real simple, y'all. I'm giving simple things. I did this. I do this. Okay? Get rid of the meat. Replace it with the Word. Read your Bible and pray. Breakfast, lunch, dinner. At least 3 times per day. Start off doing that and just watch things begin to change for you. Okay? Back to this love situation. And this applies for love. You want to see some changes in your love? I'm going to do this with you. Okay? I'm going to do this with you. I'm going to do a fast. I don't think it's fair anyway, because I don't be eating like that. So I'm going to have to be creative to make sure I get rid of something. Maybe chips or something like that, because I love chips. Or ice. Child. It's the thing. And replace that with the Word, prayer, and meditation on concerning my love life. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that for 3 days. And I'm going to see what insights I get. I may share it. I may not. It may be just personal that I need for myself. But you do the same, okay? I'll be back. All right, beloved. This is day 2 of this twin talk. But I am going to pull on some ancestor cards to see what we can see. And yes, I am still on the go. I'm trying to get on my patio set, but it hasn't been. It's a lot of pollen out there, and I gotta clean it up a little. So, y'all just gonna have to hang with me right now on the go. Is that all right? Is this thing recording? Yes. So again, we are on day 2 of this. I think it's a little bit more than a twin talk. I think I have some cards with me. I have ancestor cards and I have money cards, but I don't think I have any love cards. So we're going to be creative today and look for love in the cards that we have. We're going to look for love in everything that we do. That's one. And we're going to look for love in these ancestor deck, which I'm sure we can find a lot of that. And then I have money cards, and I'm going to find some love in that, as well as money messages. Stay tuned, because something great is on the way, and I'll be right back. I think I'm going to get some lunch first. Oh no, I like to remain empty so that spirit can have a clear channel. So I'm just going to sip on my lemonade, and I'll be back, okay? Yumlicious. I'm enjoying some lunch, late lunch, or some of my lunch from earlier. A dragon fruit bowl with some goodies in here. Yumlicious. Good morning, beloveds. Good afternoon, good evening, whenever you are viewing this little video. Quick video. You know you hate, well, first let me say, I apologize. I don't think I'm going to be coming on camera till I get rid of this. I don't know where this came from. Maybe it's from all the pollen and all that stuff outside. He just appeared, and it's going away, but it's still there. But anyway, long story short, don't you hate when you get the best card pull off camera? People gonna think you're lying. So I'm like, come on, bro. I just said yesterday, because this is day 3 of this twin talk, about me having that aha moment that I never really prayed about love again. Anyway, this is day 3, okay? Excuse my appearance. I may come back later and do a formal, if you will, on camera, on set consult, but I just had to show y'all. Remember in that video yesterday, I said, I don't have any love cards with me. I have ancestor deck and I have a couple money decks, right? And I'm going to say, we're going to be creative, and we're going to look in the deck for love. We're going to look in the ancestor deck for love, and we're definitely going to look in the money decks for love. Honey, when I say, okay, so I can't even speak. I stopped pulling. I did 8 cards in the ancestor deck, and I just couldn't believe how it came out, just like bam, boom, boom, boom. Nothing but wealth. It's a couple of things I'm researching, because I did hear that word again, fehu. Some money coming from some some money coming in from somewhere, honey. It's something about the fehu. Okay, that's the wealth in the what is that system? I made some runes. I might need to grab my little fehu stone. 1 second. Okay, beloveds, here we go. I grabbed my stones and I began to place them out, and I really started getting messages from the ancestors. But I was going to share it, but they sternly said This is not for everyone. This is for you. Only thing that I can say is continue to believe in what you are manifesting and do the intentional work with a pure intention and pure heart, and know that it is already done. All right? I'll be back.
A Spirit 2 Divine Nation utilizes ancient earth elements as sacred tools for the purpose of holistically, spiritually healing and enlightening oneself and others. A Spirit 2 Divine Nation.
Didn't have any things, so they used what was around them. They used bushes, leaves, different things like that, rocks and water, So, in the spirit of I would say, all right, beloveds, what's up? Coach C here. We are getting ready to get started. Beginning with my deck, Sacred Intimacy Oracle. You can get you a copy off my website. The links should be below. Saying it's time to shift drastically, I hear, because some people may have been stagnant for far too long, and now this is going to require you to do something. Beloveds, I think this is day 4 and I'm going to do just a quick check-in. I got some love cards, but first let's get a overall card here from the elements. Are you guys having a good Easter? Moth, mystery, illusion, concealment. Interesting. I pray that you are having a great Easter. Seems like the weather is looking pretty good, even after the little spring showers from yesterday or last night that just came out of nowhere. Like, what? I guess we needed it. Should have came a week before with all of that pollen on these cars, child. Harvest. Determination and hard work. Some of us have been determined in this thing called love. And yes, it has been hard work. So that's 2 overall cards concerning love. Hold your vision. Sometimes when things don't manifest as quickly as we would like them to, you gotta hold a vision, and look what was next to it. So, planning, setting intentions, optimism. Basically, you got to keep this relationship like in mind, or on the mind, or in, it's almost like basically in prayer. Basically, hold the vision, fix moon, fix your eyes on it. It's like you always have to tend to it. It's almost like a baby, especially when you've endured a lot of challenges, like most twin flames have. All right, let's keep going. All right, since you're on top, let's do that. Again, I hope that you're having a great Easter so far. Trying to clear my throat, child. Y'all know the throat only act up when you getting ready to speak. Be grateful, for it will be all right. God has not promised us sunshine. That's not the way it's going to be, but mixed with God's sunshine, a little pain. It makes us appreciate the good times. So clock is here. Need time, takes time, in time, cycles, time to heal, progress. Something about timing here concerning this relationship. Oh, be grateful, for there's someone else worse off than you. Be grateful. Hand of cards. Somebody else is worse off than you, and they want to be in your shoe. Ubo shatsada. Take a chance. Risk. Being strategic. Options not showing hand. Gambling. Someone is being stealth, waiting on the right time. Okay. Be great. I cracked the deck on something about a call, a love call. Someone expresses love. A message of love, thinking of you and letting you know. someone is going to let you know that they have feelings. That seems a little oxy. Okay, so we got the clock, timing. On the backdrop, we got keep this thing in mind. You must always keep this relationship in mind in prayer. To me, that's what that says. So you have divine timing. Someone isn't showing their hand, but it's like a gamble. Love call. Isn't that like an oxymoron? Let's keep going. Just to be close. Hold up, that was wrong key, honey. Just to be close to you, girl. I wasn't trying to sing that one. How does it go? I can't remember how it goes. I know it's just to be close to you, but it's not the Commodore song. I don't remember. I got love on my mind, yeah. I got love on my mind. Somebody may be looking at your photograph. Looking at your pictures, missing you, nostalgia, make new memories. You would actually have to show up to make new memories and take new photos. Just saying. I got love on my mind, yeah. I got love on my mind. Maybe I need to keep going at a different deck, maybe. What else? So what is the story here so far? Spirit is saying, keep this love in mind. You know, sometimes we can get busy. That's true. And we don't even think about love. You heard me in my twin talk. I was like, I gotta be honest. I mean, I had an aha moment. It's like, you're not even praying about this no more. like, do you want love? Do you really want this? Or you just done left it or thrown to the wayside? So, Spirit is saying to keep it in mind. Keep it on the altar, Bosha. Keep it on the altar. Don't give up on it. When you are about to give up, is probably when it's about to come through. All right. Anything else from this deck before I mosey on over to another? Nothing coming out. Okay. The runner on the bottom of the deck. Runner in a codependent relationship, fear of intimacy, listening to ego. We talked about that a little bit, how you need to go on a fast. It'll help with that. All right, let's get some other cards on this. Let's see. I'm thinking of another song I could sing. Let's see. Like a candle burning bright, love is glowing in your eyes, a flame to light our way that burns brighter every day. Since I found you, nobody loves me like you do. What if I never met you? Where would I be right now? Funny how life just falls in that I never even knew. Nobody loves me like you do. Now that is such an old song. I remember that song from, what is it, elementary or middle school, singing in the school chorus. Yikes. That's interesting. Sambo says nostalgia. This relationships makes someone feels nostalgic thinking about childhood. So this is like a youthful, like childlike kind of innocent love. Ooh, innocent love, pure love. And Ibo Masanda will say it's like the world, the people around you don't understand the love that you have for each other, because that love, that type of love has kind of been lost. Now things are so superficial. What you got, what you gonna give me, blah, blah, blah. Not that that's not important, because trust, it is. Especially in today's economy. Let's not go there. I think I need to do a stimulus update or economic update from a spiritual perspective. Let's see if I would do that. What would Spirit have to say about this world's economy, political system, the government, like it's like when things are being restructured. Here's your political stimulus update from a spiritual perspective, hot off the dome at 1340. It's like when things are being uprooted, like in Jeremiah, I think it's 29:1. Do not quote me. Bible is over there. Jeremiah, let's see. Jeremiah 21. Not 21. See, I'm all wrong. Let me find it. But when things are being restructured, it is a mess. So this is what's happening in the world from a spiritual perspective. That's what Spirit just showed me. I gotta read it for y'all. Where are the spiritual leaders? Are we praying anymore? I mean, or are you just on social media running your mouth and not praying? People ask me all the time, you don't know what's going on in the world, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, I'm not ashamed to say I don't know, but some of us have not been called to that field. We just haven't. Some of us is called in the deep spiritual world. We supposed to be praying about this. But so slow down, Chandra. There's a lot happening. It's not that you're not praying. Even the prayers that you've already prayed is really, this is what you're seeing in the physical realm. Ishomokotanaya. See, Jeremiah 1:10. I have this day set thee over the nations and over the kingdoms, to root out and to pull down and to destroy and to throw down, to build and to plant. In order for you to plant something new, sometimes it requires you to uproot what is already there so that you can rebuild anew. Did you catch that? So, from a spiritual perspective, what's going on in the world, in the government, political systems, Spirit is saying he's uprooting things so that he can rebuild things. I mean, that's simple, point blank, plain, straight, no chaser is what I just got fresh off the dome. That is your update for spiritual perspective. Is there anything else that we need to know concerning this process? Because it is a process, I hear, of elimination. This is a process that is going on in the spirit world. So what are we as people should be doing during this time? Because, you know, it's kind of rough out here. I can attest to that, and I'm sure a lot of people can. What should we be doing? Continue to pray, stand firm, continue doing what you're doing, but even when you're making changes, it's requiring us to make changes because things are changing. Hello? That's why you said keep praying, because things are being updated quickly. All right, did y'all catch that? Things are being updated quickly, so keep praying concerning the state of the world. That is your spiritual perspective update concerning politics, government, and all those types of things. Let's get back to love. What else wants to come out? I can't. Third week out. Same card. Date. Can you see that? Hello? 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 Can you see that? Somebody need to ask somebody out on a date. I mean, I know girls. Okay, here we go. I know girls ask guys out on a date. Spirit, are you telling the DF to ask the DM out? Because clearly the DM ain't getting the memo. Since this card is reoccurring almost months now, but really the last 3 consults I did, the date card came out. I'm going to post a link to show y'all. 3 date cards came out back to back to back every week. What are you saying? What is it that we are not getting? And so immediately I'm getting what I said in the Twin Talk. When I had that aha moment, it's like, you got to say what you want, because remember, some DFs are the initiator. So you might have to ask your person if you want to go out on a date. DM, would you like to go out for some tea or coffee, breakfast, lunch, or dinner? Some people have not been in contact with their person. They don't even know how to reach their person. So this have to be facilitated in the spirit some way, somehow. But I'm getting, it's time for the physical now. You've done enough facilitating in the spirit. All this telepathic communication and all of this. Hey, it's time to land the plane, if you will. Spirit is being sassy today. I don't know who this is. Is this my ancestor, grandma? Who is this? Ask the man out on a date, DF. Excuse me. I'm afraid you're going to have to confirm that for some DFs. Okay? You need to confirm that. Because we old school. It's like, I ain't asking nobody. What? I mean, not really. I would ask a guy to go out. But if you don't know how to reach them, what you going to do? DM, do you want to go out on a date with me? Can you chime in? Can you hear me? Can we have a conversation? Oh, I hear off camera. Oh, I like that. I'll be waiting on that conversation off camera. Okay. So basically DM is saying ain't none of y'all business. All right, let's keep going. Is there anything other than a date that wants to come out? Let me make this a little quick. Let me get them sexy cards after this. And then I'm going to get out of here. Such a beautiful day. I might go out for a walk or something. If this little shawl don't act right, be showing all my business and stuff. Well, I don't understand. The same card from the last 2 weeks. I mean, I've been shuffling. Y'all see me right here sitting shuffling. But this same card come out. Date first, now romance. Like, you need to go out on a date, honey. I don't know what else to say. DM. Oh, DM. Honey. I don't know. Anything else wants to come out here? Because this is crystal clear. I really think some of the things that is plaguing or fighting the twins will be solved once they come into contact with each other. I mean, that's just what I believe. I could be wrong. Someone says it's not that simple. Evidently, it's not. Shh. Same cards. Now, y'all saw me shuffling like crazy over here. Spirit is saying you need to shift. This date is going to help you shift. I'm just saying. Same cards coming out. 3 weeks in a row. All right, I'm gonna leave that alone. Last card for this from this deck, so I can move on, child. Final card, please, and thank you, spiritual team. See, this your problem right here. This is what you got on your mind. I don't even have a response for that. I'm gonna leave that right there. But Spirit is saying some people need some TLC from their person. Now, let me break that down. TLC does not necessarily mean intimacy, sex. There are many ways to be intimate other than that. So, I mean, a date, a romantic date, yummy shift. Of course, I believe wholeheartedly. Everybody's in different places. That act will definitely shift things. I'm just saying. To each his own, and a spiritual bath will help too. You know, you want to get intimate with your person, maybe you need to plan a nice getaway. Hello. I'm just saying, that's what the cards are saying. You want all of this, but what are you going to do to accommodate that? I'm going. I'm every woman. It's all in me. Dang, I started singing and an alarm came off. I'm every woman. It's all in me. All right, let's get the sexy deck because y'all heard that alarm just went off like, wow. All right. Let me get some closers. We already know the same messages. You need to go out on a date, which will shift this relationship, whether that's an intimacy getaway or whatever. You know, if you're really adults, this is not child's play. I don't understand, first of all, why you want to talk your business out, you know, like this. This needs to be spoken in privacy and in confidence with each other. That's why on that Twin Talk I said, You got to have face-to-face conversation. You're trying to avoid that like the plague. You know why? Because you got some ish to hide. Don't get me started. I'm trying to be nice. That's what you're trying to avoid. You want to skip the conversation and just, like, who are you? Where you get this crap from? What kind of women you been dealing with? That's all I want to know. Like, bruh, you got the wrong sister. Oh, Lord. What else wants to come out concerning this? The DM is tripping. Set up the date, DM. Be the fool, DM. And set up the date and stop being scared. Oh, man. You want somebody to ask you to go on a date. Bruh, you need to come up out of that divine, out of that feminine energy. You the man. Lord have mercy. I know I'm being a little brash. And some may call that carnal. Karmic. Okay. What else wants to come out concerning this here situation that is calling for a shift? I don't want to say that. It's like see what I'm saying? They're giving you an opportunity to do this voluntarily. But for some reason, you're not doing it. So something may have to occur, the wheel, to assist you with this shift. Risque, but this is the wheel movement. You see, and what's this one? Queen of what? Queen of Pentacles. These are third parties because you got 3 women here and you got 1 here on this card that's being exposed. Spirit is saying, Spirit said, either you're going to do this voluntarily or involuntarily. And the wheel is moving. You got 3 women here. See, this is about third parties. What else do you want to share about this here situation? You say you already did. It's a message to the third parties to stop interfering. But, you know, some people feel invincible, so Spirit is on you. My hands is off of this, honey. I ain't touching it. Not touching it. If it's going to happen, it's going to be the Holy Spirit to make it happen. Sometimes you just got to let it just, do what it do. People want to hold on and hold on. I'm not here to even discuss that. But people want to just hold on for dear life to other people that don't want to be there. Like, really? Moving on. We got the Hierophant. More women sitting at your feet. Look at this. You got the King of Chalices with a woman sitting in his lap. And you got a Hierophant with women sitting in his lap. Spirit, what are you saying? Look at this. Okay, let me examine these. Let me put my little one-hand Sally glasses. Oh, my God. Spirit is saying something here, buddy. You got King of Chalice with the woman here, but he got a rose, some type of drink or cup with the rose in his hand with one woman. Oh, you're showing the contrast here. You got the Hierophant. Oh, you see your robe has changed. Your garment has changed. You're like more in your heart now versus your lower chakras, your root chakra, you see. Because on this picture, you got the two women that's naked in his lap. And he holding like a staff, which basically I hear is the phallic. And he's in a red robe. That represents your lower chakra, your root and your hat. All that is orange and red. That's sacral and root. But now on this one, you're like more royal, more kingly, and more priestly. And even look at your beard on this one. You look aged or older in this one. But then here, you're kind of like getting your spring back. Because you're surrounded in greenery. You got a different type of outlook because your robe is different. Your covering is different. You're in a different environment. So now you went from two women to one woman in your lap. Wait, this is getting good. So you're changing. Okay, thank you for that correction. All right, let's keep going. This is getting good now. DM was like, hold up, let me set her straight. Don't be trying to talk about me. That's right, it's time that you speak up for yourself. Like, you can't allow people to, talk ish about you and then you don't say nothing. Speak up, bruh. Speak up. We need to hear from you. We need a word. Excuse me. We need a word from DM. A word from DM. One word from DM will remove all doubts and cause the sun to shine. Give you peace of mind. Speak, DM. We need a word. Star. He said, keep singing. You pouring that love on my heart. It's making me change. Now I'm hearing Robin Thicke. How does it go? Lost without you. Ooh, something is about to be exposed, honey. Judgment. I cannot show y'all this. But something is about to be exposed. Ibo Moshana Masa, 8 of Pentacles. That's the offer coming in. Maybe we going out for tea. I see coffee cups and little kettles back there. Are you ready to go out for tea, DM? What flavor would you like? I can bring my own tea, honey. Or you can come and have tea with me. Cold C. Ooh, it's getting hot, y'all. You got the Magician showing up with the 8 of Pentacles. Ooh, and he got a rose in his hands. What kind of magic you about to do now, DM? I'm telling you, you up to something. You're up to something. That's all I'm going to say. All right, Spirit Team. I'm out. Do you want me to continue on? Or am I done here? Let's see. Keep singing. All right, what can I sing? Come and rest, my love. Come and rest. Lay your head upon my chest. Come and rest, my love. The Hanged Man and the 7 of Chalices. This is right on time. Oh, man. Risque, a little risque. But you see what he had down there with the caterpillar, right? With her. And then you trying to get busy over here, little slow turtle. I'm telling you, this is something. But you see them 3 candles burning bright, though, next to that cup. Oh, my shana, my see. Crack the deck on this sickly-looking emperor. What you got to say, bro? You look a hot man. Oh, man. Uh-oh, Big Mama coming forward. Empress. I'm going to end on this because Big Mama might have something to say. What did the DM see, Big Mama? Did he see something else that got him shooketh? Another 8 of chalices? Okay, hold up. So we got the Emperor and we got Big Mama, the Empress. What did the DM see now? DM, what did you see, honey? So he saw the error of his past concerning a DF. Okay, thank God for that. How his lustful ways, as he got this phallic wand in his hand, his lustful ways caused him to cause hurt and to lose her, possibly. All right. He's really afraid about the judgment or the wrath of God. It's not so much as the people, but it's God. Because now his heart is conditioned. And so now he's more sensitive to things of the spirit versus things of the flesh. Preach, DM. I'm seeing some things. You see in the background here, the woman is pouring out the water bearer. She's pouring out on him, around him. His environment is changing, and this is why, like I just said, with that King of Chalices, his environment is changing, and that is causing, and that can be his spiritual environment. It's changing, and it's causing him to see more clearly. I can see clearly now. The fog is gone. All of the obstacles in and out of my way. Gone are the dark clouds that had me bound. Gonna be a bright sunny day, honey. All right, is there anything else you would like to share? Just getting rid of the old ways. And that is causing a little bit of a ruckus in the 3D world. Hang in there, buddy. You're not the first and you won't be the last to make a shift or a change in your life. Remember that. You are not the first, nor will you be the last to change your life. It's just that simple. People are always gonna, I see crabs in a bucket. They like clawing for you, because they don't want to let go. But God, you sandabasa. So this is prophetically spoken in that twin talk, that you need to go on fast, because that's going to help you, sir. I'm running out of space here. I got to go. 41:11. In closing, again, somebody need to fast. Perhaps a DM can, or a DF can help a DM with fasting. If you fast DF, it will help him. But DM, you're going to have to take the initiative and do this on your own. And as far as this data is concerned, you're going to have to make some type of effort here. The fasting will help you, give you the boldness and the courage to ask about the date. I'm just saying. I think that's it. Is there anything else, Spirit, that you would like to share? Those are just some tips on how to move and shift this situation for week number 4. Shift came out, date came out, romance came out, 4 weeks in a row. I'm just saying. Peace. Check out these Lovers Ling's Divine Love Tools. Of wisdom intertwined with refined transformative practices designed to awaken the divine union of yin and yang within every being. Get your copy today. Don't delay.